There comes a time when God looks at you and whispers gently, "Let it go." Not because you failed. Not because you didn't try hard enough. Not because it didn't matter. But because holding on is now hurting more than healing. Because the weight of what you're clinging to is starting to crush what He's trying to build inside of you. And the truth is, some of the things you're fighting so hard to keep were never meant to stay. They were lessons, not lifelines. They were seasons, not forever. You keep asking God why it left, why they changed, why it slipped out of your hands even after all the prayers, all the tears, all the effort. But beloved, not everything that walks away is your enemy. Sometimes, it's your deliverance in disguise. Sometimes, it's God rescuing you from what would have destroyed you later. And that's why He's saying right now, let it go. Don't force what God is removing. Don't hold on to what God is detaching. Don't mourn what heaven is using to mature you. Yes, it hurts. Yes, you loved them. Yes, you thought that opportunity was yours forever. You saw a future. You planned a life. You invested your heart. And now it's gone, or worse, it's still there but not the same. Cold. Distant. Absent in presence. Silent in moments you need answers. And you're fighting to keep it alive. But deep down you know it's God that's been shutting the door slowly, painfully, but purposefully. When God says let it go, it's not because He wants to leave you empty. It's because He wants to make room. You're trying to hold the blessing in one hand and the burden in the other. And God is saying, choose. Choose peace. Choose obedience. Choose growth. Let go of what's draining you so I can give you what will bless you. Let go of what keeps you circling in confusion so I can give you clarity. You don't have to chase what's truly yours. You don't have to beg people to love you. You don't have to manipulate situations to work. If it was meant for you, it will come back, healed, whole, and God-ordained. If it's really yours, it won't need to be forced. It won't hurt your soul. It won't make you compromise your faith. It won't keep you up at night wondering why you're not enough. Let it go. That relationship that ended, let it go. That door that slammed shut in your face, let it go. That friend who betrayed your trust, let it go. That dream that crumbled, lay it at His feet. Cry if you need to, but don't cling. God is not trying to punish you. He's trying to protect you. From the heartbreak that would have wrecked your spirit. From the person who looked perfect but had poison in their heart. From the job that paid well but would have killed your purpose. You've been wrestling with God in secret, haven't you? Asking why He didn't let it work. Why He took it away just when you thought it was finally coming together. Why He led you to something only to allow it to be snatched from you. But what if I told you, God didn't take it to hurt you? He removed it to redeem you. He's not trying to leave you empty-handed. He's trying to fill you with something better. Something lasting. Something holy. But He can't fill what's still clenched shut. He can't pour into a hand that refuses to release. And that's why He's saying, one more time, let it go. Stop texting them. Stop begging them to see your value. Stop praying for what God already rejected. Stop grieving the past and start leaning into the promise. You are not defined by what left. You are not less because they didn't stay. You are not cursed because that door didn't open. What is yours by divine appointment will always find its way back. Maybe not today. Maybe not this month. But if God ordained it, it cannot miss you. Even if it walks away, it will return, renewed, refined, restored. But even then, don't wait for it. Live. Heal. Grow. Build. Become. And let God decide what returns. Because sometimes, what's coming is not what left, it's better. It takes faith to let go. It takes courage to trust that God has better. It takes spiritual maturity to release what you want in favor of what God wills. But you must trust the potter, even when the clay feels broken. Trust that the hands that molded you in your mother's womb know how to shape your future. Trust that the silence is not abandonment, it's alignment. God is preparing something. But He needs your hands free. Free from the pain. Free from the people. Free from the past. So you can grab hold of your purpose. So you can walk into your calling. So you can receive without confusion. Letting go isn't quitting. It's shifting. It's saying, God, I don't understand, but I believe you. It's saying, not my will, but yours. Stop running after people who don't see you. Stop praying for doors that were never meant to be yours. Stop revisiting wounds looking for closure. Some things God allows to end without explanation so you'll stop depending on them and start depending on Him. Closure is not a conversation. It's a revelation that if God removed it, you don't need it to go forward. God saw what you didn't see. He heard what you couldn't hear. He knows the secrets they kept hidden. And in His mercy, He removed it before it could destroy you. You thought it was the best thing that happened to you. God knew it was a ticking bomb. And if He let you cry for a season, it's because He wanted to cleanse you before the blessing arrived. So now He's watching. Waiting. Will you obey? Will you trust Him enough to let go? Will you stop checking their page, stop rehearsing the pain, stop playing the past like a broken record? Because every moment you delay, you're holding up the new thing God is trying to release. And hear this, just because it looks good doesn't mean it's from God. Just because it feels right doesn't mean it's His will. And just because it's painful to release doesn't mean it's meant to stay. God is more concerned with your soul than your comfort. More invested in your destiny than your preference. And He will allow temporary pain to protect you from permanent destruction. So trust Him. Trust the one who wrote your story before you ever cried your first tear. Trust the one who counts your every sigh. Trust the one who knows how the story ends. He's not asking you to forget. He's asking you to forgive and release. Not because they deserve it, but because you do. You deserve peace. You deserve freedom. You deserve to move on. Let it go. And watch what God will do in the empty space. Watch how He fills the silence with His voice. Watch how He turns mourning into dancing. Watch how He uses your obedience to bless not only you, but everyone connected to your purpose. So tonight, delete the text. Close the chapter. Unpack the bags. And breathe. Because what's coming is better than what's gone. And if it was truly yours, ordained by heaven, it will find its way back, whole, healed, and in the perfect timing of God. You don't have to chase. You don't have to force. You don't have to convince. Rest. Trust. And obey. What's yours will recognize you. What's God's will return on its own. Until then, let it go.